Hey, howdy. Howdy, folks. Welcome back. Queuing up some lingo, and welcome in, Impact. Good to see ya. Yeah, now that we've gone affiliate, so that we've got all of these lovely little emotes, and got our little ad breaks, so get to hear some good old Johann scatting while we're starting out. But yeah, so, Lingo Dreamscape. This is what we've been working on for the past few days, and oh boy. So, Dreamscape is very interesting. We've unlocked a couple of things about it, but this is like this is the area that we get teleported back to that makes us very sad because we've gone the wrong way most of the time. Smiley faces are usually a good indication of some sort of teleporting chicanery going on. And these two red bars also do that. Why walk when you can run? Exactly. Which has taught us how to do blue things. But yeah, so for anyone unfamiliar, Lingo has these panels. Whoop. Actually, where do we want to go? Oh, okay, let's... screwed that up. But so Lingo has panels of 3 different heights and a variety of colors. Trying to find good examples. So like this one is a panel on a white background and it's in the lower chunk. So basically lower ones, actually, hold on. We even came up with a command for this. Waha! Lingo! Let's get ready to lingo! So, word-based puzzle game with non-Euclidean navigation. Puzzles will be one of 3 heights. High is sound, mid is word, and low is concept. So, this is a conceptual relation. Colors also matter. White is about things that are the same. So, white middle is going to be the same word. Bottom white is going to be conceptually the same, so a synonym. In this case, a hint is a synonym of a clue. Hint and clue mean the same thing. Lingo, lingoing, lingoing, lingon. And like these are on a blue background. Blue is about adding things. So upper bit is adding sounds. So you pronounce to as do, so we added into to, so it's into. This is adding a letter, so he to the, or the. And conceptual relation, it's, for blue, you're adding onto the concept. So what is something that has a core, or a core is part of the sun? Of that, you instantly spoil everything without asking if the person wants to know what they do. Well, at this point, it's Dreamscape, right? So they know Lingo is coming up and whatnot, and we've got it so that if they're here, they're here, they know they're in for it. Outer Wilds, I'm a little more, like, let's feel it out thing, because that is one that is, very, very easy to screw up for people. I know a lot of people care about that, but, you know, now that we've got the transitions, I'm a lot less worried about that, because that's, you know, people aren't hopping in when they don't know the category, essentially. So what our current goals right now, unfortunately, we don't have panels that we're solving really at the moment. We would love to figure out how to find some panels in this room, but there's got to be some way of... So that one takes us back to there, and then... I guess we should try the left one from the yellow. But I would love to figure out some panels in yellow, and I would love to do some more of the ceiling things, but it sounds like we need to unlock some more passageways to make that work. So let's go back to yellow and see what we can see. Just thought, is yellow in the green room order? Is yellow in the green room order? I am not understanding what you're saying with that. In the green room order. Is there an order to the green room? I guess we need to actually go that way. So green. The gray block in the green room. Okay. Oh, is the answer order. Gotcha, or chaos. Chaos. No. Interesting. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember why those were related, but I do remember that those were things that we have been saying. So orange will hopefully get something more once we finish that, and then yellow seems like the other one that we probably have more to progress in. So let's figure it out. Since A was first and B was second. Oh, I see. Gotcha. So there was a natural order to them. That makes sense. I like the thought. So yellow presumably has a way of navigating around it. So, okay, so this puts us in from the opposite side. Interesting. So, there's got to be some trick to teleporting in yellow. So blue, why walk when you can run? Okay. So what would make yellow teleport us in strange, new, fashionable ways? They've got paintings. Oh, again, went to mess with someone using crowd control in the back. All right, no worries. So what we're currently doing, we don't understand yellow. We have a center room that is looking for answers from differently colored rooms. Yellow, we have found as a color in Lingo, is usually to do with like remixing things. So it typically has to do with remixing things. So like some yellow puzzles are like anagrams. So we need to figure out how to get yellow to teleport us to some new puzzles. And we're kind of struggling with that. In the game, paintings often will teleport you places, but these ones don't seem to do anything. Games with crowd control. Doing like that, I assume by crowd control you mean like Twitch plays type stuff. Because I'm generally down with that. Like Hollow Knight, no, the game has it. But I have not put a lot of effort into it because I figured that we didn't really have enough folks for that. No, not Twitch playing. So what's crowd control? So we know blue. So blue, if we run through. Sure, this is the color yellow. What if it's lemon colored? It is indeed yellow. We are confident on that one. Crowd control is a very specific Twitch extension. Twitch chat makes effect happen in the game to mess with the streamer. Oh, gotcha. So it's a, we're running around and then, haha, spike trap or something. Something along those lines. That could be fun. Oh, I have vague memories of... So I know Jackbox kind of has its own built-in thing for that with like audience participation. And isn't there a game where you've got like 2 shoes that you can use to throw into like death chamber rooms to test them, and I think the chat has some control there? Actions differ depending on type of game they're playing. Right, yeah, so you would do different stuff for different games. As people spend crowd control coins to use various stuff, if you recall. Generally like to cause good things? Aw, what an angel. I assume that's not the usual character of Twitch chats. Although, again, I'm genuinely impressed that people are choosing to try and continue the choose your own adventure story by not trapping me in a cup, and instead just letting me do my thing. Generally like to cause chaos. That seems about right. But yeah, I can look into that. That I think would actually be quite fun. I love that kind of interactivity. Crowd control is like, in the next 30 seconds, vote on effect. 1, enemies explode. 2, random teleport. 3, yeah, and stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, that I would love to look into that, and I imagine there's probably ways that you can come up with custom effects. So yeah, this is indeed Lingo. Probably don't trap you because we know me from stream. Man, you wouldn't trap people you know in a jar? We wouldn't know the ink blob, it might be different. I just kind of assumed wanting to watch me struggle. I mean, in the real world, I'd probably trap you under a cup because the story hinges on you being a complete stranger I've never met. Also true. I want, do you want to slow your roll and have a little more control over the situation, or do you want to see what magic arises? Because at least for me, that's something I'm currently dealing with, is trying to learn, like, do I say yes to the opportunity or do I slow it down a bit? But yeah, so this is Lingo. There is a green room. We've got a number of differently colored rooms. This takes us back to the beginning. That's right. But no, so we're kind of far along in this level. We've found a number of different chambers. This has told us that so you can sprint in this game. So like this is normal walking speed, and then I can turn around and sprint. Yay! If we sprint through like blue areas, it will teleport us. That sort of like triggers the portals that move us around. But we don't know the rules for everything. And also because if that actually happened to you, you'd be worried about the consequences. Also true. What, not accepting favors from strange little ink spirits? We can't teleport back through that. So we've got this room, which the walls themselves spelled out a hint, which was clue. So C-L-U-E. And then it was what? Yeah, clue is 92, which helped us fill in one of the panels in the green room, which is sort of where everything has congregated. We've got this purple area, which we've done a lot to solve. This says south. We don't know why it says south. There's another purple panel that says east, which I'm still very curious about. Like, without the context of knowing that you're a friendly being, that sounds like some sort of temptation, part of some sort of Faustian deal. How do you know it's not? Just because you know me, perhaps I've been playing the long game. So we've got this, like, purple room. Ooh, I haven't checked the painting in a while. So here you can see we've got that, like, sort of split room and all of this stuff. But if we go through the painting, waha! We're no longer there. So we've been in this room. I don't think there was anything more in it. This room, I don't understand. I am kind of surprised by it. Why does this exist? We never figured that out. Sometimes there are hidden panels. Okay, it's not yellow. Maybe it's entry or welcome? No. TBH in the real world, and probably go, no thanks. Also probably good, just like, no thanks. What if you found someone else, please? I think that's highly valid, honestly. So red is remove, blue is add, yes. Purple is replace, so like here, lie, we replaced the L in lie with the B for buy. Yellow is rearrange, black is reverse, white is the same, green is environmental, right? So like, look around things. Guess that's not actually a great example there. And then mint is meta. It's like answers that we've seen before. Gray is meta, whatever it wants itself to be. Yeah. Looks like the champion's rest area. Yeah, that was hidden panels, wasn't it? So a little strange to me because like, so it's not the colors. Or maybe, what if we were, so black, but what if we reverse it? So it's, because black is about reversing. No, does not work. You're or 11 million and something? No, 1 million something on the global leaderboard, I assume in Geometry Dash. Yeah, so I have no, oh wait, wall? Sometimes it's that. This might also be nothing. So I don't know. Kilocalorie B. I can't pronounce that well. Kakalb. Kakalb, there we go. Oh hey, so this is looking at the green room. We haven't been over there yet, have we? That's like our last one. Maybe there's some additional teleporting that we can do with red, perhaps? Huh. So, oh, and here's a great example of it being, we're walking to the end of the hallway and look, comes back. Weird that we are seemingly comfortable interacting with people absent any knowledge of their true identity. If you pitched this idea 200 years ago, the risk of fae and demons would drive, like, everyone away. Yeah. No, that's true. Because, yeah, you know nothing about me. And yet, literally pitching myself as a spirit, as some sort of entity that is helpful with writing. Ain't that spooky? Would you trust me with your real name? With your firstborn child? Please do not give me these things. I would not like that responsibility. Johann Faye confirmed. You know everything about me? Really? What is? That's a good one. What is my favorite color? I think I've even actually talked about that one on stream, so that's not even giving anything away. What is my favorite color? Johan Fei confirmed though. Honestly, yeah. It like in real life, I do enjoy things that fill me with like a Fei-like glee. Where Johan lives, Kyrgyzstan. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just faking it y'all out with the Pacific time. Send you the firstborn. Go, go all Tamlin on. Hell yeah. Blue, purple, incorrect. Pink. Pink is my favorite color. Closely followed by a like deep forest green, and then a sort of like light gray, a light sort of gray blue, steel blue. Well, that's why you should use screen names. Yes. That way, I can't gain power over you with your true name. Thinking of Sigma? Uh-huh. But yeah, no, like that is genuinely, I had not thought about it in that context, but that probably would be the concern more than like, you know, what is this witchcraft? Literally, it's like, oh, this is some sort of weird Fae deal. You know, don't give your true name to the Fae. Exactly. I've never understood people who use their like real name online, like even just like first name. That feels really strange to me. I typically assume that it's, you know, like a fake out or something, but there are some people who are like, no, it is my real name. It's like, good for you. No, that's not any sort of critique. It's literally, there are people that will like use their real name even in like an email. I get that if it's like an official work related thing, or if it's been like assigned to you, but there are people that are like, oh yeah, on my Gmail, I got, you know, Steve Bobbert. That's not a great last name, but like, you know, Steve. Wow, why can't I think of like a standard Anglo last name? Steve Steveson. Johan, can I grow? I'm capable of it. It's a little awkward. Like I can do it on stream, but it's a little. Wait, is this gonna work the way? And then when I talk, oh, that is actually working. I grabbed the right thing, so I am capable. It's a little tough. Blah, blah, blah. Hydrate. And water is sipped. To be fair, there isn't much that can be done with first name in a vacuum. Oh yeah, no, like, it's not a huge security thing. To know that there is someone named Johan isn't very useful. True. But, as with everything, people forget, that was enough to teleport, really? Yeah. Got thick Johan. The aspect ratio, yeah. But yeah, you know, people often though forget about the things that they put in there and the information that does get associated. I have a lot of respect for it if you put some real life information out coupled with some fake stuff and you swap around what's real and what's fake. So like, you know, put your real birthday on one thing, but a slightly different, not your real birthday on another. You know, just tweak it slightly so that the information that is out there gives mixed signals. But yeah, like, it's fine in a vacuum, but then, you know, you get to that one time where you accidentally say something about your last name or, you know, a particular store you visit. You know, I do also sometimes do things intentionally about changing up how I call certain things. Have I never actually seen maple syrup in a can before? My reaction seemed pretty genuine, but I know about milk in a bag. Am I Canadian? Am I American? Is it all a ruse? Am I not even from North America? Who knows? So I'm someone, I like to be genuine. Like most of the things where I'm talking about like personal stories, those are things that happened. I don't just like make things up, but you know, I like to obfuscate who I am behind my little ink blob. None of this is really seeming to point to new stuff. The fact that there are paintings in here, I don't suppose we can't. Wait, so was it sheep or something else? Maybe like flower. This is unambiguously a flower, right? Oh, okay. Haha. I did think they were suspicious, so we're labeling them. So it wasn't a sheep, it was a panda? I still really don't get panda out of that, but okay. I guess bamboo shoot. It's so round. This is duo, obviously, but I'm guessing they want owl. Snowman. Haha, so hidden panels here. That was not what I expected. Nothing here. Can we just label it wall? No. Or, ooh, empty? No. What if we say entry? No. Pandas are round. They are quite well. They are quite round, but are they this comically round? I mean, hold on. Let's look at a picture of a panda. Like, okay. Open image in new tab. This we just gotta label all the paintings. Ooh, orb and door paintings. Oh, yeah. Good thought. Wait. Oh, I grabbed the wrong tab. Genius, Johan. Genius, Johan. But like, I don't know. So first off, we don't really see the like pink in panda ears, I don't think. Other images as well, but like they've got fur on the inside of their ears, so that's a little strange. And like, okay, that is a very round face, but they've okay, black markings, but that's on their body. And then there's gray, which is implying that's the space. So like, I don't know, like what angle are we looking at this from? This does not, at least to me, this does not scream panda, which I guess means that I should make my own pixel art panda and see if I can do better before I, before I make a call out post. But like, I don't know, that it seems like a bit of a stretch to me. But we accept it. We accept it for what it is. I'm more okay with like a comically round sheep that we're looking at like straight down the barrel of. I don't suppose we can like label this smile. Oh, or what if we do the @ symbol? Because the @ symbol shows up as a smiley face. So that I feel clever on. And then in here, are there paintings actually in this room? No, that will take us back. So where are... Yes, the smile. I wish I could actually show that, but none of these panels have been open. I could delete a panel that's visible. I don't suppose we can go through here now. We can, but it doesn't get us anywhere new. All right. So where are the other panels? Or the other paintings? The orb paintings, we got there through purple. So we go in, and then no. So we go through question in, because that takes us back, and there's purple. Then from here, we cross over. Gah. Totally normal. So, orb? If every hidden panel is gray? I don't know. So, what is this? What is this actually meant to be of? So it's not orb. Bubble? Ooh, bubble. It didn't accept bubble. What if we do bubble with an exclamation? Or we might need to be on the other side of it. This painting, we've been through that painting, I think. This is, but what, again, what is this? Is this like a pond? Like, okay, I see green, which suggests, like, greenery, duh. That suggests water to me, like, maybe this isn't teleportable? Oh, I thought we had been through it. Huh. Okay. Tree? No. Pond? Lake? Forest? Oh, hey! Welcome in, Rabbit! How's it going? We're currently trying to name paintings that we don't even know if we're actually able to label. Bridge building. Yes, exactly. This is Dreamscape. It seems to focus on non-Euclidean navigation, so a lot of teleporting and weird things, kind of like a dream. Because I think we've gotten all of the other base ones done. Okay. Well, fine. Let's go through the bubble painting. Maybe we can label it from this side. So, bubble? No. Orb? Happy birthday! It may or may not be my birthday. Welcome in, Not Griffin Man. How's it going? Interpreting paintings? That's kind of what we're doing, because we found yellow. If we label the paintings, there are hidden panels there. So we're trying to guess what they are and label them, but we aren't confident which ones we can and can't label. It is my birthday? Alright, today is my birthday now. August 6th. Assigned August 6th by chat. Turns around corner. Where the hell am I? Yep, pretty much. So yeah, so we are currently, today is August 7th. Where you're at, we go by PST. Blah, blah, blah. I have always had trouble with that. Yeah, different time zone. No worries. Live on the moon. Ooh, man, that's got to be real complicated for getting the right time zone. I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's complicated enough when you've got like particular countries where like, you know, a town will say, nah, we're going to be like half an hour off. I can't imagine trying to deal with moon time zones. Born August 6th and August 7th is Johan's birthday. Both of them are. Oh, not born, both. There we go. Yes, exactly. Perfect. I guess that's canon now. I typically go with April 1st as a good fake one, but yeah, all right. August 6th, August 7th. Perfect. Double birthday celebration. Oh, so born on the 6th, but the celebration is the 7th. Ah. I have this problem playing like Arknights and Genshin, like celebrating character birthdays of some of my friends' favorite characters. It's like, do we go by the Chinese birthday or do we go by the birthday where we're at? So, okay. We've tried Orb and Bubble on both sides of this painting. What else could this be? It's round, it's pink and purple. I'm guessing that this is meant to be like a highlight, right? Like that's a light spot. So it's a mostly pink round object. Is it a disco ball? Sound kind of like Luigi in the Puberty PSA. I am unfamiliar. What about like crystal ball? Sure thing. I'll watch after stream, or I guess we can do like a little 5-second clip to hear the voice. I am someone who's a little overly nervous about copyrighted material, which is technically everything, which I think people forget about. Oh, whoa. We never solved these? Oh, well that's something to do. Or maybe those so help me, did we get these and I just walked away from them? Or is this a new room that we've opened up? That's a new room we've opened up because I teleported somehow. Great, okay, wonky. So, bottom purple. We are replacing part of the concept. Johan got to a new room and didn't even realize how. God. Yeah. So what is a partial replacement of a dream? The way you get here is really stupid. I'm honestly kind of worried. Maybe Nightmare, that is long enough, but like, I don't know, that doesn't feel like a partial replacement, but I guess. Okay, so then order, so we rearrange the concept of order, and you get chaos. Makes sense. So now that opens up. Birthday is on September 6th. And no, it ain't September. Especially when you do it accidentally. Yeah, chaos. Hey, welcome in, Duck Game. Chaos, this. Okay, posted a video, awesome. I'm so afraid of what this voice sounds like.
Hello, Mario. Hello, I'm Luigi, and I'm here today to tell you all about...
Oh my god, I have heard that. Wait, do I actually sound like that to people? I feel like my voice sounds a lot higher and squeakier than that. But if my voice is that buttery smooth, hell yeah. Hello, Mario. Man, then I would understand. If my voice sounds that good, I would understand why people like listening to me. /ban paradin 0101. There we go. Waha. Got rid of him. Oh, sorry, Automod. Breathes in. Hello, Mario. Voice so smooth, you put it on toast. I'm glad, genuinely, like, part of why I don't edit my videos a whole bunch, aside from time and I have things I must do, is literally, I really don't like the sound of my own voice. So, but if that's what it sounds like outside my head, hell yeah, love it. Okay, so, so these ones we had already done. So, do we do something about like running around this? How did we get that? Because so running through blue teleports us, or at least it should. Huh? Huh? Is it not? Weird. One way. Well, but I tried both ways. Oh, right. We're on the exit one, right? Because yellow changed to the next. So that teleports us to yellow. Okay. If we go through yellow, yeah, it takes us back to this place. But maybe if we go from a different direction. This is great. Want to steal my vocal cords? I mean, hell yeah. If I could give them, sure thing. Match everyone up with a voice they like. Have a hint how to do if you want? I will ask her that probably in a moment. I've got like 2 things I want to try with it before I give in to being pointed in the right direction. You know when I did my first stream? When did I do my first stream? The fist stream? I don't think I've ever shown fist on stream. There has been a very slight finger reveal from one of the things I've posted in art. But man, well, I'm glad if my voice sounds that way. January 28th? Are you just looking at when my account was created? That does sound about right. I don't actually remember when I did my first stream. I remember that it was in January, and that sounds about right, because I had gone to visit some friends, and it was during a 2-week quarantine. See, there's that Faye thing. You just offered your vocal cords to a strange entity. Mm-hmm. It's just magic? Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I was starting off with, since that was what I was most comfortable. What? I'm sorry, Impact, you wouldn't just offer your vocal cords to a strange Faye entity? Like, come on. I do talk a lot, but it would be kind of cool and mysterious if I just lost my vocal cords for nothing in return. You're not a strange entity, you're normal? Uh-huh. Believable, I say suspiciously. Okay, so we get to the teleporty things. How do we get to the teleporty things? We get to the arches. They're in purple, but come from the United States of America. That's not a real place. There's no United States of America. It was 4 hour long and there were 5 viewers. I don't think there were even 5 viewers. Typically I was streaming to 0 or like what, there was typically me because I monitor my own stream. But beyond that, that is a real place. Your president is Michael Jordan. That's not even the real Michael Jordan. That's Michael Jordan. I think you're an imposter. Guess you could also just say Michelle if you wanted to be more normal about it. Imposter? Uh-oh, we've triggered the Among Us jokes. No! Have I really gotten myself lost of where... Is it through the orb? It's through the orb, isn't it? It's 100% through the orb. Ah! Stream name, Mythic or Bust, Standard Ranked. Come say hi. Oh, that's right, because I did start off with Standard rather than Drafts to work my way through. Where is that info? I would love to actually be able to go back and look at that. Because the stream isn't archived anymore. But you're definitely looking at that on Twitch, because the YouTube ones, I didn't just use the same Twitch name. Oh, Twitch tracker. Oh, I genuinely didn't know that existed. Neat. Recent streams. Oh, wow. That's actually kind of fun to look at. Know where I live? On a screen? The internet? Um, well, that's kind of interesting to look at. The average viewers over stuff. Just chatting. Hell yeah. um, that's interesting. Yeah, magic. Not what people, there's already a lot of big channels, but it's funny because really average viewers over that time. No, that's not right, because genuinely that was not, we did not have an average of 5 viewers back then. We were lucky to get like 2 people in chat simultaneously. But yeah, I'll have to look at that more. Back now, how to do a thing IRL? Well, hey, I wish you much success in whatever you had to do. Hope it went well. The United States America? United State America. I will not confirm nor deny. You can now stalk? Yes, definitely. The real question, do I have a social security or a social insurance number? Or both? Haha. Baba is you, time streamed 96 hours. Uh-huh. See, lots of Baba. What do those signs say? So these were panels that we filled in. So this was a bottom yellow. So bottom has to deal with concepts, yellow has to do with rearranging. So we solved this, order gets rearranged into chaos. So that was the answer. Over here, it was bottom purple. So bottom is again concepts, purple is rearrange or replace things. So a dream might be replaced with a nightmare. And hey, thank you for the follow, not Griffinman 186. Much appreciated. Yee. No. No what? It's not Griffinman 186. There we go, not 186. Are you okay if I shorten that to not Griffin? There are 185 more of you? Oh dear god. Isn't there some sort of, I don't watch Naruto, but isn't that like some sort of jutsu? Isn't that what they call that? Like the ability to replace with more of you? So, okay, so the yellow that goes over there, I'll go over a bit for another thing, no worries. Contrary to popular belief, I am not holding anyone here at gunpoint. I'm not going to force anyone to watch a stream. Okay, so I think we went out through that. So what if we go in through this? That also takes us back. I am holding you at gunpoint? Really? Where? Because I'd like to be aware of the things that I'm apparently doing. So, okay, neither direction. So it's not a directional thing. Interesting. So maybe we have to like go backwards? I was jumping around a lot. What if you like jump through? Rohan holding Robert at gunpoint? That I believe. He wasn't lying. Oh my god, not Griffinman 185. There are so many. They are legion. Dun dun dun. I do like normally I would assume that you'd gone and just whipped up that account, but you had that ready to go. So I'm assuming you've already gone and whipped up a number of the accounts. Hot damn. I appreciate commitment to a bit. What? Okay. Oh. There is a chance that's Robert. That's a chance. That is, but it was really fast. Have 184 more accounts. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance, but Robert had, so even going backwards doesn't. Because Robert does make them, but it typically not that fast. No, check the account date creation. That, yeah. Account created May 30th, 2024. Yeah, that is from a long while back. It is believable. But then the real question, did it come before or after? I do like that it came at, I like that, so 186 was April. But 185 was May. An interesting order. for creation. Yeah, I'm sure it was some sort of weird temporal thing of how you think, it was not like physical cloning technology, it was more about time, so, a little wonkiness. It was meant as not that, and then just branched into 184 more. Perfect. Okay. So, jumping through it backwards. None of these are working. So yes, Pug, if you do have a hint, I would not mind a hint for trying to figure out how we did what we did. Because I could see we were running around an awful lot, so maybe there's like a very particular screen trigger or something, but it isn't all because you got banned for a bit, but now it just uses your main. Fair enough. Hint is pretty obscure, no worries. Currently how the hell we made it through is as well. Like, I don't suppose we did some sort of, like, just look at the color? Like, completely blank out everything else? Griffin Man 1! Well, hey! Proof that there are more. But now the other question is, when was that created? September. Whoa! The original! You can tell it's very original, because that's not just months, that's years. The 186th clone. Makes total sense. Although, if 185 is created after you, would you not be the 185th clone? You have to be really indecisive? Oh no. So, okay, it's not a platform 9 3/4 thing. Time travel. True. Wahey. So then... No. You have to be really indecisive. It's gonna be something about, like... you can't go all the way out or something. So, it's not going between them. Maybe it's something about, like, staying in the entryway for a while, but it needs to be in a way where you're not revealing that you've teleported already. So that's gonna be a tough one, if that is even correct. I had a penny for every time you got banned on Twitch because they thought you were a bot. I would have 2 pennies, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice. Robert, I say this with the utmost love. I'm not that surprised. Okay. Wah. Nope. Okay. Wah, 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 ba, ba, ba. Okay. How, like, we've already got it opened. We don't need to do this, but I'm really curious. Robert is most certainly a bot and nothing can convince you otherwise. Just really sophisticated. Honestly, I'd be willing to buy it. You have to be really indecisive. Oh, you have to toe the line. Can't buy you though? You don't have a price at which you would be willing? Whoo! Why are Twitch password rules so strict? Because people don't know how to write good passwords. I say this as someone who has done an awful lot, not an awful lot, but as someone who does computer science and knows that people do not understand how passwords work. Can't use your copy and pasted password? Oh no. I mean, you can copy paste the password into it, but I guess it doesn't want password reuse. Wait, do they actually? No, they don't check for password reuse. They can't, because that would be a security vulnerability. Because then you could guess whether or not a password was in use. Maybe if they used a Bloom filter, but how does that work with hashes? Is there a safe way? Is there a safe way to prevent password duplication? No, because that wouldn't even matter, because Twitch has to use salts. I'm sorry, I'm in my own head about that. Fought for your life to reset this password? Damn. Oh, it's not Griffin Man 1. There we go. It's like, wait, we've already seen that, but it's doing first time. No, because we saw Griffin Man 1. So what does purple do? So we'll need to figure out how to trigger purple. Although maybe okay, so maybe indecisiveness is a new way to trigger things in yellow? You are the first clone, yeah. Twitch not only uses salt, it also uses pepper. Now, here's the thing. I genuinely don't know if you are saying that there is something called a pepper in password security. So I don't know if you're legitimately telling me that or if you're just making a joke. Dun dun dun. Hey, what if we're indecisive with this? No, so there's got to be, so what to do with purple? How do we do that? It's just a joke. Okay. I figured, but no, like legitimately pepper is a thing. So very briefly, password pepper. Um So hold on. Hash. Let's say let's do MD5 because that's really outdated. So, okay, MD5 hash generator. Basically, what if we're indecisive with this? Me every day. Honestly, mood though. Okay. You know what else is me? Doing big tangents. So, little crash course on password security. This is an MD5 hash generator. Do not use MD5 hashes. It is a very outdated format. But basically, when you put in a password, let's say your password is dragon123. Actually, a very common password. You know what else is me? Me. Hell yeah. But let's say you put in dragon123. It will generate a hash. Oh, wow. It also does a SHA-1. SHA-1 is also outdated. But basically, it transforms it into a particular string. Boop, boop, boop. Let's also do 1, 2, 3, 4. Same length of string, looks slightly longer because some of the letters are bigger. Shaw, like Hornet from HK, maybe. Dragon? What about dragon? Oh, no, but oh god, no, it's I see. But no, dragon is one of yep. I should have known. But dragon is one of the like most used passwords. I don't know why, probably because they're cool. But so basically it's generating a string of a fixed length. It generates a string of a fixed length, no matter how long the input is. And it's not one that you can reverse. That's actually a really good way to make a password. No! Because so what's happening is when you put in dragon1234, they hash the password. What gets stored isn't dragon1234. In the databases, when you're trying to log in, they hash it because it will always produce the exact same output. And that output isn't something you can reverse. You can't go and plug this in. So like we plug this in, there's not a decode function. You can't decrypt it. It turns it into a completely different hash because it's a one-way mathematical function. Now, MD5 and such are outdated because there's a lot of collisions. So like maybe dragon is the same hash as pepper. So that if someone put in pepper, it would get hashed, and that would act as the same password as dragon if they were trying to get into something. But basically, they store this hash in the database, and so when you put in your password, that password then gets matched against the password gets hashed. The hash of your password gets matched against the hash of the password stored in the database. Can we hash a hash to make extra security? That is actually something that happens. The banana is in your butt. That seems concerning. I would recommend a doctor. Function fails the horizontal line test. This is a really stupid math joke. Well, that's to avoid collisions. Yeah, because no, the thing is that's genuinely exactly correct. I remember dealing with functions, so it's not a real function. So basically, so you put in dragon, it comes out, or dragon123, it comes out with this hash. This hash gets stored in the database. So when you put in dragon123, it gets hashed. And then the hash gets matched against the hash. If the hash matches, you know that the input provided was the same input. If they don't match, they put in the wrong input. This is all without the database or any information transfer occurring with the actual plaintext dragon123 password. So even if someone gets into the database, they won't know your password. They'll know the hash. And if they try and put in the hash for your password, well, as we just saw, it gets hashed into something different. So that doesn't actually give them access. Now, there are things you can do. Even though you can't reverse a hash, you can guess and check your hashes, and people have made big old lists matching a hash, an input to a different hash. So basically that's how modern password attacks work, is matching a list of pre-generated values of phrases to hashes against the hashes that were leaked from a database. Now, what's a good way to stop this? Basically, all that's doing is taking a lot of time to guess and check. And then once they've guessed and checked for a particular hashing algorithm, then it's just a matching thing which computers are great at. So you want to make them have to regenerate it every single time. The way you do that is you add something called a salt. So let's say that when we enter in dragon123, so when we generate it, it comes up with this hash, right, that we'd already seen. But let's say that when your account is created, we add your username to it. Now, it wouldn't be your username, it would be something else random. But actually, sometimes I think username probably is used. So let's say we add Johan, we add assault. No! Give my Twitch password hash. I don't have it because I don't know the hashing algorithm that Twitch uses. But so let's say that our username is Johan. So we just append that to the password. Bam, completely different hash. Now, at the same time, so we do that, and then someone else uses the same password, and we say their username is Robert. So ends in 8F6, ends in 37B. So completely different because it's a one-way function that hopefully doesn't collide, right? So by adding that on, even though we both have the same password, the hash is different. And you store that salt in the database with the hash. So when you put in your password of dragon123, it goes, hey, I'm looking at this person's account, give me their salt. It pulls back the salt, adds it to your input, hashes it, and then it checks the hash. So now, if you are a hacker, your whole list of all of these different passwords and how they map to hashes doesn't work because every account, even if it's the same thing, it's a different hash. Yay, me mentioned, gotta change your password now. I know, I'm so sorry. I that terrible of me to reveal that it was Dragon123. But yeah, so basically, assault is a way of adding sort of a random, semi-random, that it will be revealed in a database dump, right? If someone is able to hack in and gain access to the database, they will get the salt. So they could calculate it, but now they can't use a pre-built list. They have to calculate it for each individual password, which takes a lot more time. There are other things that are done with talking about rehashing things. You can add a certain number of rounds to hashing. With more recent ones, I think it's like it's something fish. But there are ones where basically you do extra rounds so that it physically takes the CPU like half a second to calculate the hash. So that if they're trying to go through and guess a bunch of them, it takes at minimum half a second each time, basically. And it's something where you can add more and more hash rounds. As a user, it adds half a second to you logging in, but that's a lot of extra security for that, because you aren't doing it millions, billions, trillions of times. You want to give me the hash of a hash of the hash of the hash of the Caesar cipher shifted right by 198, including all Unicode characters of your password. Best of Brazil, only $39. Great ad. Fogo de chao. I'll need to work on my Portuguese. I know how to troll the hackers, make the password a rickroll. The link. But yeah, and then a pepper is similar to a salt. It's just you don't store it in the database. So it would be something like your username, where it's all on that side. Yeah. Time to hydrate. Thank you, Robert. And water has been drunk. Thank you. The Johann groweth here. But yeah, so that's, sorry. I know I doubt any of you are here to learn about password security, but that is the very basics of how stuff is stored. There's a lot more nuance to that. That's not enough to go out and make your own database, but like that is very basically, passwords aren't encrypted. They are, well, now you are. I'm glad. Yeah, it's something I did a report on that, and it's interesting because like passkeys are something I'm still wrapping my head around. What is operating with those, but we're trying to move away from passwords. I kind of get why, but it is genuinely it is interesting to watch that arms race unfold. But yeah, so the sort of random information is called salts and peppers. So that is why why I was talking about Twitch salting things. So I don't know what Twitch does, but I have to assume that they use a salt. Floor fire, a way of cooking a big piece of meat by basically staking it on the ground and making a big fire around it. Oh, that sounds good. That's actually one. I really want to visit a Brazilian steakhouse, I believe they're called, because it's done in the style where basically you get like a little paddle of like stop and go, and servers walk around with like really nicely done meat. That's what Fogo de Chao. Floor fire. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that makes sense because I'm guessing Fogo is fire because that's similar to like Fuego. Fogo. And so that would be fire of the floor because Fogo de Chao. I'm sure I'm butchering particularly the second bit. But yeah, you basically say, oh, I would like more meat or I would not like more meat, and it's just a sort of ongoing buffet that gets brought to you of meat, which, oh, that sounds so good to me. I will not be able to get to one anytime soon because of, pandemic things, but hey, I can dream. The other thing, so, okay, this is a United States thing that I would love to visit. There, in Oregon, which is on the West Coast, there is Portland is known for being weird. I think that's the capital. Is that the capital? I don't know. I don't know my U.S. state capitals that well. I think it's the capital. It's at least like a really big city. It's like if you know Oregon, you know Portland. And apparently they have a lot of food trucks. And one of them has, hold on, let me look it up. It's like the little monster Portland food truck. This is something that I've only heard about on the internet, but like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm not finding it. It might have gone out of business. Have I ever eaten chicken heart? I have not. I don't think I've had chicken feet either. I've seen it at a buffet. I've had pig's feet. I've not eaten interesting parts of a chicken, though. Does this make me a linguist? Learning a little bit of Portuguese? I don't think so, unfortunately. Typical Johan stream. Play a game, then do something completely different that isn't even 5% related to the game. Correct. And yet people still show up for some reason. Also, welcome in, Carsey. Good to see ya. We've got new hype. Johan P9 hype. Well, hey. But yeah, so I forget the exact name, but I remember hearing about this as a kid, and the concept excited me. Texas toast is a piece of toast that's buttered, grilled, and has like cheese melted on it. He is so happy, right? Pug did a fantastic job. Pug is so expressive with cute little blobs. It's Texas toast sandwiches. So 2 pieces of these already really dense things sandwiched together. Those are the buns. And then it is about like, I think it was like a foot. So 12 inches. I'm bad at converting between those. So like a foot is about 1/3 of a meter, 0.3 meters of meat piled high. And it's, I wouldn't be able to finish it. That would be probably my meal for a week, and it would get so horribly congealed, I'm sure. But, oh, that just sounds so good. Texas toast sandwich buns and just meat. Portland food trucks are apparently weird. I hope to get to visit them someday. That is like maybe a weird goal to have in the States, but now I would love to visit in the States. I would love to visit some of the Omega Mart or what was the overarching organization for that? Forget the name of that, but I would love to visit those now that you guys have mentioned it. That looks super cool. And I would love to visit Portland food trucks. That's the most American thing ever, isn't it? And deep fried Twinkies. I have seen a deep fried Twinkie. I think I've talked about this before. A deep fried Twinkie but frozen, which was really messed up, but probably the only way you'll ever see one, right? I know that you don't say that often, and yet that was enough. You're welcome to ask. I don't know. I genuinely don't know when I will play Celeste. But yeah, so a deep fried Twinkie. You take a Twinkie, You batter it and you put it in oil. You deep fry it. Which sounds horrendous, and it is. Basically, this was frozen, so this was like reheat in your oven. Don't know, Robert. So you reheat it in your oven. And that it was just it was messed up on so many levels. I tried it though, and it wasn't at it was horrible, I'm sure, for my heart. I'm sure it was horrendous nutritionally and all that stuff, but genuinely, like the vanilla frosting on the inside, like sort of infused the deep fried batter, and it was frozen deep fried Twinkie sounds like a custom Lingo map yellow middle clue. Honestly though, but like it was one of those things where, do I need more deep fried Twinkies, particularly frozen ones in my life? No. Would I be willing to try another one fresh? Yeah, it was good. I imagine it's similar in like attitude to, you know, in Scotland they do yellow middle is anagram. In Scotland they do deep fried Mars bars, right? Isn't that like just about a national dish? Deep fried Mars bar. Yeah. There we go. Because you know what a chocolate bar needs? Being deep fried. Deep fried Mars bar, also known as embattered Mars bar, is a Mars brand chocolate bar covered in batter then deep fried in oil. The dish originated at a chip shop in Scotland as a novelty item. Pouring on the practice in mid-1990s, often as critical commentary on how unhealthy the Scottish diet was. And that made it more popular. But yeah, like I've heard of that. Again, it's one of those like, that sounds horrendous, but I'm kind of curious because I forget what a Mars bar consists of. So it's chocolate. Caramel and nougat. Oh man. Like I'm sure it's a, fast track to the grave, but man. Someone somehow made a planet with gravity and Roblox? That's kind of insane. Love a good physics engine. Ooh. Okay. Well, that was new. Okay, we figured out the purple one, jumping. Don't know how they did it. Some sort of magic. Also, interesting, isn't this the first non-bottom clue we've gotten, a panel we've gotten on it? Maybe the planet rotates around you? Huh. Yeah. Well, still new to us. Okay, so, bottom red, it's something that is part of the concept. So I'm going to guess part of sleeping is a dream. Okay. And then, so purple upper. So upper is to do with sound, and purple is replacement. So we're replacing part of the sound of theme, so it's probably dream again. Okay. Okay. Haha. So there's only 2 left in this lavender area. So we have to figure out a way to get red to teleport us, I guess? This is kind of nutty. Already existent doesn't make it less cool, it means more cool, right? Because it's been around even longer. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so mean. This is so mean. Because, so, 2 red bars we've seen before teleports us back. That's so evil. Oh, I'm making very unhappy noises. Welcome back. Dream escape, which is what you want to do when you get to this place. Honestly, though. Okay, what if we go through this? No, it does not take us out there. Sad. Sad. Okay, fine. Fine. Welcome back. Okay. So, let's get back to the lavender. Back to the lavender. Oh man, Lavender Town music? That'd go hard. Okay. The back Kiki. Very nice. There we go. So, you are going to cause me problems. Welcome, Bakuno Pokemon Gamer. God. Sorry, Ming Gamer. So, what do we have to do here? So, red likes to teleport us back. Is there any other So yellow had an alternate way of teleporting us. That's interesting. So maybe we need to figure out an alternate way of teleporting with red? So like this, we hesitate. Okay. I do also want to try out that like little tiptoeing with yellow in other places, but so if we do that again, it is a one-way. Okay. So purple, we jump. No. What did we do? I thought it was from jumping. Or maybe we... Huh. Oh, we went through that direction? Huh. Want to trap Johan? Well, you can keep going for it. People have not been wanting to trap me, but I honestly expected more people to want to do that. Well, hell! Oh, I didn't even see that. 3,000! To humoring me offering magic. Crazy. Johan does the puzzle accidentally for the 19th time. You want a pocketed Johan. Hell yeah. I can understand that drive. I would probably be adorable to keep in your pocket. Okay, so wah, 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 wah. There we go. So is it just, no, it's not just walking through there. So we go, no? What? Huh? Huh? Want Johan hype looking up at you all day? Well, hey, if we ever get actually big, which is still, it's funny to me because we are big when you think about it. Like we are, I forget the exact stats, but I think if you average more than 5 viewers, you are in the upper like 5% of streams, and we're averaging like 5 to 10. Simple Johan, just do the thing. Right? Yeah, easy. But like we are pretty big when you think about it, which is really cool. But yeah, like if we get big enough where it would actually be fiscally viable for me to do Johan plushies, I could see doing that. The biggest problem with that is the logistics of like, okay, I would need to prototype them. I would need to figure out who is actually making them. And then I would also need to figure out shipping logistics, which would get complicated because I'm not like a proper business entity. Depends on what you consider a streamer. If I stream once, then does that make you a streamer? Right, no, and that's, a lot of people will stream very inconsistently and such. It's out of, I believe it's out of basically people who have streamed at least once on the platform, because 95% below are mostly those people. Right, exactly. I mean, it's also, you know, there are people that do this for years and don't have an awesome community form, which that's awesome. I feel very lucky that y'all hang out. What the hell? Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. No. You don't have good community, you aren't good enough. Is it walking through backwards? Is that what it is? We need a pot with two small yellow balls and a black slime as if as Johan merch. Believe you can get people if you do it right. Oh yeah, no, like I think, like, I'm not saying this as some sort of, oh yes, I'm an amazing streamer. Like, I'm not doing this for growth. I'm just trying to be me, have some fun, and interact with you guys a bit. But I am. I'm certainly not an expert for growing things. But like I do enjoy I do pop into like some folks who don't have a lot of people watching on occasion. It was just, you know, not great for like networking, but I've been there, right? It's nice to hang out. And some of them are really nice. A lot of people, I think, struggle with keeping up discussion. I struggle with keeping up conversation sometimes. Like Jump King this morning, I was like, what to talk about? But the fact that I have a tendency to like leave a sort of constant stream of verbalization of my thoughts, I think is very helpful for it. So that, you know, there's something happening. Instead of being good at talking, just have ADHD, pretty much. But yeah, you know, just being able to talk at length about things, narrate, go, oh yeah, no, let's talk about password hashing, etc., etc. You know, that creates, I think, a much better experience. A lot of people will play the game and they're like super focused, and that works in some cases. If you're really good at a game, people will watch that. I'm not really good at games. I'm just here bopping around. So I guess the fact that I'm willing to just talk about stuff, share my thoughts, even though I'm a complete pundit, is entertaining because you get to know a little bit more about it. With slight nerd, yes. Am I like black slime? I'm like ink, so I suppose you could call it a form of slime, but... Oh, interesting. So walking backwards didn't teleport us because we're seeing things. But walking forwards, streamer needs to be good at something, like me, which is bopping around. Very liquidy slime. Yeah, like very, very blurpy. Would get wicked up. That's still something? Yeah, it is. And I think a lot of people can be good at talking. They just forget. I know a lot of people who are really good at holding a conversation, and they don't understand that Twitch is not a conversation, or it's at least currently. This is one of the things I'm struggling with a little bit as we're getting more and more people. I've gotten used to having conversations with y'all, but sometimes chat is moving too fast where I can't keep up a conversation, right? So I'm having to learn how to be a little more selective, because like I read the chat and I go, oh, might as well read it out loud while I'm reading it, but you know, I can't read every message sometimes. Like, you know, we've got 6 people in right now. One of those is me monitoring stream. This is totally reasonable. I can address everything. But like when we're at like 10 people, 15 people, it can be a lot to try and manage all of that. So learning to be a little more selective, which, you know, that's a different vibe. And I also want to be very clear, if there is more people and whatnot, and that's not the vibe, nothing, you know, again, I will not force you to be here. I understand vibes change and such. So, you know, it's an interesting thing to navigate, because it's very different from like large stream, where assuming what's happening is either their moderators are helping like push and highlight certain things, or they're literally looking at chat as like doing improv scenes from a hat. They're like, give me a career type thing. I force you to be here. I didn't know I was, but I do my best to release you. But yeah, so, you know, it's like, I don't think that's necessarily a bad experience as a streamer, and it can still be fun. I've watched some larger streams, and it's fun. You can have conversations with other people in the community if a good community has been fostered. Give everyone mod to guilt them into staying. That sounds like utter chaos. All nouns will need wormhons. Oh god, so Swamphon, Wallhon, Roofhon. You can't ban mods? Udo is also forced? Oh no, I did not know I did these things. Or you can ban mods. But yeah, I don't know. It's genuinely, it's a really interesting thing, and I want to encourage other people who are starting out, because it's a fun time, and even if you are streaming to no one, it can still be a fun thing if you take it as a genuine exercise. I think a lot of people come in thinking they're going to make... He little guy, he is. That is fair. That is reasonable. Just 2 years old, please let you out. If you're just 2 years old, we have to ban you, because you aren't allowed to be under 13 on Twitch. No, like, I think a lot of people watch big streamers and they go, oh, you know, I can do that. I can make money. I can make a living doing this. Just like, I will say, again, I am not doing this for the money by any means. This is me having fun as a hobby. We've affiliated because you guys kept saying that you wanted emotes and such, so we're trying to make that work. You're 13 years old, Icely ? For really normal reasons, I state here that I'm over the age of 13. Yes. But basically, it's been really interesting to me to see, even just for like this week, how volatile the monetization is. It's only one voting no affiliate because that's what you wanted. No, and I appreciate that, but even then, like, it's fine. I think it's working out. The reason why I didn't want to do that was because I thought, as a viewer, to me, I'm not super into the emotes and such. So, you know, I'm not huge on it. I don't subscribe to people by and large. Part of that's because I don't have an income stream. Once I have an income stream, I will probably be subbing at least to Tim. But you know, it's been very interesting to actually get to see the back end of what the monetization is like, because like ads, first stream I was like, oh, nothing from ads, which was about what I expected, right? Because realistic, and I state here for also totally normal reasons, because I am in no way encouraging people to interact with ads differently. because that is a bannable offense if I encourage people to interact with ads differently. But ads, by and large, this is something educational that I have looked into in the past when looking at like mobile development. Like banner ads, the non-video ads, and even video ads typically only are in like the fractions of a cent range, maybe a cent if it's like a really high value ad with good targeting. Unless there's a separate click-through payment where if people actually click on that and interact with it, because that's actually a higher level of engagement, that can actually be on the order of like multiple cents. Crazy, I know. You've subscribed only once in your life. Yeah, and that's like it's not something that it's not something that I typically see a huge amount of value in, unless it's like, oh, I would like to support this person. I would love to subscribe to Tim because, you know, he has done a lot and I enjoy working with him on stuff. Sub but did it like 5 times. Used to not sub but did it. Yeah, that's like, and stuff changes. It's just I don't have a lot of disposable income at the moment, so I'm top 5 people in the world. Huzzah! But like the ad revenue, turns out we did actually get some ad revenue from that first stream. It took 2 days to propagate, and it seems that seems to be a pattern. It takes about 2 days for it to show up in the analytics, which I find really interesting. I'm curious why that is. We made a whole 18 cents, which genuinely is a lot more than I expected. So I wonder if they like serve higher value ads or whatnot when you're starting out. But yeah, 18 cents, and then the next day was 22 cents, and then 5 cents Friday. But like, I find it very interesting getting to see this side, because like there's not like a lot of rhyme or reason. Does anyone have turbo? It hasn't mentioned that. But yeah, like I find it interesting that it takes so long to propagate, and actually seeing how volatile that is, because our viewership thing, we didn't have significantly different viewership on those times. So like, that's interesting. I can imagine. Now, imagine that being multiplied across hundreds or thousands of people, right? And even like subscriptions, because there's the different prices for those. You get different splits for those. So, you know, just looking at how many subs someone has, you have no clue. Plus, also, you know, people don't always renew, et cetera, et cetera. Also, sorry, I realize I'm on this ramble. Hey, personal, welcome in. Sorry, it took me a moment. I'm thinking through my stuff, but good to see ya. But yeah, so like it's super volatile, and that's something where that has been really interesting seeing from this side of that, and getting a much better understanding of that. Because yeah, the people that think they can actually make it as like, make that a full-time thing, even being generous, like assuming you get like a $2 on average from subs, which it looks like that's probably a little bit higher than you can expect out of the average. Like $2 from subs, ads are going to be just about negligible, right? It's going to vary a lot, but like even if you assume that as like a consistent benchmark, you would need what? Let's say 2,000 a month would be, you could scrape by livable. So not even factoring in, and that's assuming taxes and whatnot, which get weird when you're self-employed and such, but that would be 1,000 subscribers for something that would be super volatile. That's why, like, you know, sponsorship deals and whatnot make a lot more sense, since that's actual money that they can guarantee and work for. Does Twitch make you self-employed? You are acting as, you are not an employee of Twitch because you choose your own hours and such. So similar to like DoorDash, etc. You are a contractor, except not even really a contractor. You are considered, they're providing a platform, they're providing a service that you are able to use. So it counts as self-employment. And to be clear, this is not tax advice. I am not a taxman. in before. This is my understanding of it and what I'm going to be working with. But my understanding is that you are a self-employed person when you're making money off of Twitch through everything, which can get very complicated tax-wise. And you know, that varies a lot from country to country and such. Imagine paying tax. Okay, so going forward, bad idea there. But going backwards doesn't trigger it, which is interesting. I should actually try that on the in and out. Because like I know in the US there's some very weird stuff where you have to like pay quarterly estimated taxes if you make above like $600 in a year. You know, on taxes, the only tax you pay. Hell yeah. Okay, so that does indeed not teleport us if we go that direction. If we go backwards through it, that's genuinely quite interesting to me. If we go backwards, there it's only one purple though. Oh, although, wait. So if we go, so if we go backwards through that, no, that doesn't trigger yellow teleport. Darn. Give all tax money to the cult of Varanu. Yeah. Well, see, there. If we do that, we can make in the U.S. it would be a 501c4, and then we could be tax free. Hell yeah. Um. Yeah. It's generally it's interesting because like this will never be a full-time thing. I could pretty much guarantee it, right? And like I'll also be fully honest. I don't know if I would want this to be my full-time job the rest of my life because like I enjoy there's a lot of it that I enjoy, but like I don't know, being part of an organization and like helping maintain stuff I really enjoy. Ranu is Johan with mid purple. Yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting because I see a lot of people I think starting out they're thinking that, oh, I'll just do what Johanu. But a lot of people I think start out going, oh, you know, I'll just do what they do and I'll eventually make it big, right? And you know, it's a lot of luck, it's a lot of different factors, but even the people who have made it big, I have to assume that there's a lot of up and down in what they're earning. And it is not a steady job by any stretch of the imagination. So, you know, I think that's also something that people forget is like to actually quote unquote make it, you can't just be making enough to scrape by because there's going to be times where you won't get enough to scrape by. So I think most of them started doing it for fun once you made it big. Yeah, that I very much agree with. I think because you don't stick around long enough if you aren't doing it for fun. Two what? Oh, yes, 2 left. Yeah. So we got it was 8, but we started labeling the paintings. So labeling paintings seems to be a thing, but we haven't figured out how to label the other paintings around. So yeah, but no, like, yeah. I mean, even if you aren't, even if you are doing it for fun, it has to be something where you find streaming intrinsically rewarding. I was able to get through the first few months where there weren't a lot of people, partially thanks to like Cholera showed up early and hung out, which was awesome. Which, you know, that was oh yeah, people do chat. But even when they weren't there, I was playing games to no one. But I enjoyed it because it forced me to articulate my thoughts. And yeah, we'll miss your streams when you use streams only on the weekend. Yeah. Yeah, we will have to see how to make it work out. But yeah, it's that I think is one of my biggest concerns is I love the community we've built up and the fact that unfortunately if I've got a job, it's going to change when I can do stuff time-wise. It's going to be a big shakeup, and I expect that we will not have anywhere near as many people in most times. I will still try and find some times to make it work because I like this. I would love to maintain some continuity there. But like even if it is something where I'm basically starting from ground zero, it's going to be something where I still have fun even to no one. I don't currently have a job. I've put out some applications for some part-time work at libraries doing like paging, or even one is like a library assistant. Because I'm still I'm in this weird point where it's like I want to move out, and I also need a job to do that, but I don't want to move out in the area. So there's just sort of a lot of stuff juggling. But I'm working towards making changes. Just stream in the library. Yeah, but I'm also being paid to not be doing that. Also, I would not be able to talk, so I guess I could use text to speech, but no. Don't get paid. That's kind of the point of the job. Crazy, I know. Like, don't get me wrong. As much as I love the fact that when I go use the restroom for 3 minutes and we're changing games, that I'm getting paid, what, like 3 cents for a piss break? As much as I'm amused by that. Open up Notepad and type 2014 YouTube style. Hell yeah. Okay, let's keep messing with the red arch, I guess. Like Johan AI text-to-speech, nothing can ever go wrong. Oh, I'm sure it couldn't. People have already done a couple of Johan AI things, I think. Which is very strange. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so go through there. But yeah, like, I think it's really cool that we have the opportunity to be able to just hop on the internet and stream things that we enjoy doing, and sometimes people stick around. And I think remembering that that's what it is, right? Could get, and yeah, I really appreciate not doing that. That is something I have a lot more problems with. Voice cloning, if people want to do like character cloning stuff, I'm a little feel a little weird about it, but like go for it. Voice cloning stuff, I have a lot of issues with. Things that are getting more closer to like deep faking. I just nah. My voice is my voice. Are libraries thriving these days? I don't know if they're thriving. They are opening back up in more places. They're fairly good community spots. I know there are a lot of people that go to them because they're one of the sort of like few things where, like, if you go to a cafe, you're kind of expected to like buy a pastry or a coffee or something. You can go to a library and you don't have to buy anything. So they're kind of taking the place of like mall hangout spots in some cases. Didn't you want to make a female Johann? I don't remember. But so they're kind of being used as like hangout spaces, and a lot of them are moving more into like digital management. I'm actually really excited. There's an app called Libby that a number of libraries have been using. Femhon. But it allows you to, if you can get a library card in the area, which, you know, it's surprisingly easy to get a library card even like a country that you're not in. Johanna? Oh, maybe. I can't do a good femme voice though. But Libby allows you to like check out digital materials, check out ebooks, but it's a really convenient way of like accessing them on your phone directly. It made me go, oh, I can like actually use libraries again. I've used it to check out like the Locked Tomb trilogy that I guess it's no longer a trilogy. They're coming out with a fourth book. But like it has helped me keep in contact with friends by like reading the same things that they are again, which is awesome. We give Wormhon a new name every 7 seconds. I don't know how to code that in, but I can look at renaming. Why does Libby sound like a political app? Probably because like liberal maybe. Or liberty, I suppose. So like an American political app. But yeah, like they are finding ways to continue being community hubs and still provide good access to resources. Trilogy can have 5 volumes if it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Hitchhiker's just kind of breaks all the rules. So that doesn't. Okay. I don't know how to interact with this. There's got to be a way though. Like we've figured out with other ones. Maybe we do just like a little boop, boop. Johann AI had my voice and could stream. Isn't that what Kwebbelkop did or tried to do? Like tried to basically make AI clones of himself, and it was miserable because guess what? That's not really that entertaining. But yeah, I don't know. It's libraries are something I have always really enjoyed libraries. I think they're a very cool thing. They're nice as far as like a government job goes. It's something where you can use a lot of your love, a lot of my love of presenting to people. A lot of them do like programming and whatnot. If I actually became a librarian, you know, there's a lot of things. Or sorry, when I say programming, providing programs. Your board audios, all right. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, so libraries are cool. Little guy. We need to figure this out. So red. We also have he without hype. Oh, we can do that. Yeah, we could erase the hype so it's just a little happy blob. Johann Hap. 2, release it and make it cost money. 3, profit. Less people refund it. Hi up. Board audios. Okay. So that wasn't enough to teleport us. Okay. So what if we go through the side? So going through sideways doesn't. Saw one dot make and almost thought Robert was a bot. Yeah, the linking. Okay. What if we do something like that? So, okay, what? So, how big is this game? I don't know how big it is. I think we're on the last level, which it's taken us a fair number of hours. Hold on, how many hours do we have in Lingo at this point? But there's custom stuff, so it's basically infinite. But for the base stuff, we've put 72 hours in, and we're pretty close, I think. Each time you beat a level, a new one spawns. It's like a Hydra. Ugh. Yeah, totally the last level. Yeah, welcome in, Silver. Light work, it should be 70,000 hours, or 700,000. Yeah. Yep, 72. That's we've almost caught up to Baba. But it feels like a lot less time. Over 700? Damn. I assume with custom maps and such, though. Man. So red teleports us back to the start. Can we... So walking backwards doesn't do it. So if blue is sprinting through, then maybe the opposite of sprinting is like going through slow, right? And red typically is an opposite of blue. So if we keep this, so that teleports us very violently. So as soon as we touch it, so it can't be anything to do with going forward. I can't imagine. Whew, okay. The hell? What other ways are there of interacting? You almost got me there. The cheap viewers really, really got me. That was very close to banning you, Uno. Or that could be Carsey. Or it could, oh, I don't even know who that is. It's the Quokka Mom gamer. So probably not Uno. Okay. Don't suppose anything is opened up here. No. Okay. What other painting? So we tried the bubble and the ball or sphere or orb. Did we try sphere? I don't know if we tried sphere. So like we can keep trying to label the paintings, or we can try to figure out the last, I think it's the last archway, right? Like, at least label-wise. Yellow. What did we do for yellow? Yellow, we went through yellow backwards, right? So maybe if we do that? Or no, purple was backwards. What did yellow do? I think you had an Uno clone around here somewhere. Basically anything with Uno, if it's not badged in a way that I recognize, it could be anyone. Any crime could be committed and I would have no idea. So we got that one. I feel like that's meant to be the hardest one, right? Of getting that's a smiley face. Don't suppose maybe this is like hall or doorway. No, too much to hope for. So red, okay, red teleports us here. I don't suppose we can use this to get back somehow. So going through, okay, yellow also had a split one. So this one teleports here, but that's not the teleport we want. So there's got to be, I mean, there doesn't have to be, but I have to assume there's another way to teleport through. Uno Jokanam Gamer. Emphasis on the gay. I feel like that would be Alyssa's. Dos Quokanam Gamer? Dos Quokanam. Dos Quokanam. Okay. Sphere. No. What else could this be? We tried orb, we tried sphere, we tried ball. Did you know that best viewers on Neil.fun Infinite Craft? Do you guys want more Infinite Craft? I thought we kind of mined that one dry. Orb. We tried Orb. It wasn't Orb. Crystal. Maybe Wine Glass. What is its name? What are you? Maybe it's a pan. Ooh, Pearl I like. It wasn't Pearl, but that very good guess, I think. Best viewers aren't Infinite Craft. It's probably reachable there. True. Oh, right. Yes, Bubble was another one we tried. Shampoo. Soap. Maybe it's a little ghost. Spirit. Among Us. No. What else could this be? So it's definitely representing something spherical. Are you deleting the previous answers before typing new ones? Yes. I know that is not visible, but I am. Yon, you need to make Jarlem shop. I don't know if we could. But I mean, if people want it, we could do another Infinite Craft stream. I'd be down. Those were basically just sort of chatting while mucking about. So... Orb. What else could it be? It could be... Okay, so... Definitely representing something spherical. Most of which is pink. It's got like a light spot, so it's reflective. Oh, right, and yes, that's I assumed what you were going for. Okay. What else? What else could this be? What else could it be? We could potentially, use, no, that's right, the panel finder doesn't do Dreamscape yet, because I'm like, oh, we could like look up the name. What are the choices? We don't have choices as part of our problem. Welcome in, Rikia. Basically, so we're trying to figure out the name of this painting, what the painting represents. Because we've got something, worst viewers on Jarlem.shop, yes. We're trying to figure out for this painting and that painting. We think these might not even be the paintings we need to highlight, but yellow, there's a yellow room with paintings that we've seen before and we know what they're labeled. So like one was a panda, one was a flower, and it's a hidden panel behind there where when we type in the right answer, it gets us the panel. These are the only other two like major paintings we can think of. We've tried bubble, we've tried sphere, we've tried orb, we've tried ball, we've tried pearl, crystal ball. We're trying to figure out what this painting is titled, and for the life of me, we don't know. Butterfly? Sure, we'll give that a shot. Like, it did not accept butterfly. So, it's definitely something pink and round and probably reflective. Magic? Sure. Did not like magic, but I like that weird representation of it. This feels like it shouldn't be that hard to get, and yet maybe it's just pink or pretty concepts. Seems kind of impossible, doesn't it? Yeah. That is sometimes what Lingo does to us. Although I don't suppose this is smile or smiley face. No, and that was arrow. Okay. Because those aren't paintings strictly speaking, but kind of sort of maybe. There are also these are paintings, but rainbow, no. Favorite brute force game? God. Rock or meteor? Asteroid, no. Apple, no. So I don't think it's looking for those. Aha, walk in reverse to trick that. Tomato? Ooh, we could do tomato. Ah! Oh no! No, we didn't. We didn't reverse it. Our fate. No! Well, back to purple. Purple. There we go. So, yeah. So Lingo has a lot of, you walk in one place and you come out a different one. One of these does that, right? No, it doesn't. Okay. So like, we can walk around this hallway. Doop, doop, doop. And no matter what, it's all the same stuff, right? There's that blue cross when we pop our head out, walk around. Oh look, there's that same blue cross. It's the same area, but we cross over in the middle, and then bam, look, something entirely new. Now for something different. And now we're back here. And like you can, if you walk around this enough times, you'll pop out in a different area. That's Lingo. Lingo loves to make it weird. Space is not how you think of it. So like this also feels like it's potentially gettable, but I don't know exactly what it is. It looks like a natural landscape of some sort, but could also just be abstract. Freaky Lingo? Honestly though. What could this be? Yeah, I think I've tried forest, I've tried lake, I've tried tree. So like I'm on board with that. I'm same brain length, but it's not liking those. So I'm trying to think what else it could be, or maybe a different word for it, or like woods. Jungle. Not jungle. The sides of it. How do you measure the length of a brain? Don't worry about it. I mean, I suppose you could define a certain like width of chunk to cut it into, and then lay the slices out tip to tip. Or unravel the wrinkles, although that wouldn't really work. Like this is interesting over here. Oof. Oof. I feel like that's still too soon somehow. Yikes. Okay. So like, okay. What is this blue? So if the blue isn't water, because then we'd be looking at it like top down, right? What else could the blue be other than water? Could be sky. But man, I don't know. Here, we'll try tomato. Tomato. No. Tomato. Okay. Not like tomato. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Ah, that does teleport us. So the teleport is further back. Annoying. Evil. Evil, I say. Nope, went a little too far. But yeah, so like in here, this was originally 8, but by typing in panda, flower, owl, eye, and snowman, we dropped it down, and then we typed in a smiley face. So, okay, let's, maybe the red things would be easier. Like, I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Wahey. Ah, there's the hint for how to type in smiley face. Yay. Go through here, and we're back to the beginning. All right. Yeah. We go in, and now we can go purple. We go from purple in here, cross over. Let's get back. Let's see if we can figure out this gosh darn red arch. So, okay, let's retrace what we know. So, where was the first arch? It wasn't the green and orange, was it? I guess it would be. So, we went, so green. Yeah, so we just walked straight through green. Blue? Did we ever figure out what the blue one? Oh, right, yes, doy. So if you run through the blue one, then it teleports you. This one, we have to be indecisive. purple, if we walk through it backwards, no, if we, huh? I thought purple was going backwards, so it's not just backwards? Your head? Yeah. No, it's a lot. I thought purple was the backwards one. Yes, like a backwards jump, I suppose. So now we need to figure out, this is the last one. We need to figure out what to do with red. Because if we walk straight through it, it takes us back to the beginning. Well, back Elcom. Oh, you also have the squish. The squish. BLJ? What's BLJ? Went into green, but we didn't go into orange. That's also a fair one. I had not considered that. Because I think we tried doing things with orange and we didn't get anywhere with it. But that, I had not considered that. We had not actually solved orange. So, where does orange go, maybe? Oh! Go backwards through orange, I guess. Okay. So, digits to letters, because it's the concept of a cipher. And then compass. So, what is something that is part of a compass? This is a relationship of, like, hand to fingers. So, compass would be like compass rose, maybe east. Okay, orange is the same vein as purple, if you remember correctly. Right, so all we had to do was walk backwards through orange, whereas purple was jump backwards, it seems. So if we... No? Yes. Jump backwards, and then orange, we walk backwards. Or just anything. Do you have to do anything backwards? I think so. Well, I guess we'll find out if we keep having trouble with it, but... I mean, like, orange definitely, it makes sense that it's backwards, because, like, when we back out, right, that's when we... So, like, we've solved these three by walking uninterrupted from where they are, over to here, and then we back out, and it hits us with a panel. So I think orange is definitely something about going backwards. Oh, hey! Rainbow. Rainbow. Yay! Oh, hey! Something new. Went backwards and forwards in a purple one time. True, I did do that. Rainbow! Taste the rainbow. Skittles advertisement. So, like, if we walk... Okay, so it's not jumping backwards, so there is something. Oh, maybe it's looking down? Hold up. Hold up. Sparkly. Sparkly Wormhon. So what if we... No, so it's not just about looking down. And we can walk... I don't know. Rainbow, do you mean Rain World? I don't know. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Oh, is this something to do... Oh, is this something to do with the Rubik's Cube from level 1? Oh... No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. So we've made a bunch of them. Okay. So if we go through there, and then we go out. So, okay, that didn't change, but that's because it's entering with that. It doesn't, but you still haven't seen what they're for. Dear God. So that one's a green, then yellow. So these are both green and green, then yellow. So that's... What? Oh, so that's a teleport? So, go through there. So this is... Oh! Oh, so those are two different ones. So this is... So this is this chunk of the lavender maze. Okay. So this part of the lavender maze, which we get to, oh, wait, is this how, brain. No, this is not. I was thinking this might be another sun thing, but this is going to help with shortcutting around, isn't it? So this one takes us to this lavender wall. And then we can go in here, and that takes us back. Either one takes us back to the original. Oh! Oh, this is how we get another one. So this is the red. This is how we get the red. So that's the red sun thing. Okay. Alright, so we get that. We then look at lavender. Okay. No, we look away from lavender. The red, no, that's in level 2. Oh, pfft. Very nice. Okay, so now we're here. And then we want to go here, I think. Yes, because then we can teleport. And then we go in here. We look at this. Do I do it? We got here? Yeah, you're gonna do it? Uh-oh. Relativity. Yes, Johann very blind. But we got the red. So now we need to figure out where the purple marking is. And I don't know. I do not know. But I feel like we've probably come across it. Go back to the red thing. Oh, okay. Okay. We got there, so that was, yeah, so we can go via purple. Go via purple way. Purple way. Purple way. Oh, okay, sure. Then, whoop. Nope, this way, right, because the white wall gets us here, and then we go to lavender to go to a place. So that ain't it. Is it this one? It's this one. No, it's also not that one. Ah! So it is somewhere in here. Oh, or are these two separate ones and I am just very, very, very blind? I think I'm just very, very, very blind. So we'll go back and we'll go through this one to the egg room. Okay. We're back at the red thing. I'm very, very blind. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey. Yup. Yup. Wow. Crazy. Who could have imagined? Long-suffering sigh at my own goofiness. Okay, folks. Can we find... Okay. Does anyone remember seeing the purple mark on the ceiling? Because if we find that, I bet we've got the ability to. We kind of stopped because we found the red one and then we couldn't find a way. Johann blind? No, never. Of course not. Johann is the most seeingest person in the world. A patent lie. So, like, it wouldn't be up here. That would be crazy. Okay. Where would we have seen it if we did see it? I don't think we have. Which is spooky. Purple on the ceiling. Where are you? Show me the purple. So we could go there. Probably not. This had the blue one. Purple had the blue. So it probably doesn't have the purple too. So let's go another layer. Green. I don't think would have one. There's the one marker. There's the one marker that's like over here, right? But it's not. I don't think it's purple. Yellow. Don't suppose it had a purple one on the ceiling somewhere. No, but we can go through here, right? It's got, so yellow has yellow. What a crazy concept. What? Oh, it's over here. There we go. Everything's becoming more and more interconnected, and that's a good thing, but also I'm getting more and more confused. Rainbow! Rainbow Kappa. Right, so that's orange. Hmm. Hmm. Huh? Hmm. Hmm. There's a bug that is intent on entering my mouth, and I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Because we're kind of coming up on when we'll probably switch over to Outer Wilds, but I'd really like to figure out how to do this. So like, okay, this is like a purple archway. This feels like something we should be able to do, but it's not just walking. It's not just walking through backwards. We don't even know if these ones will trigger it. Oh, or is this the one? Right, this is how I've gotten to purple before, and we didn't do it backwards. But maybe it's easier to trigger backwards? So that's an orange loop? Oh no. Orange certainly seems to have something to do with going backwards, but... Weird, okay. Take me home. Something roads. Or better yet, show me the purple thing on the ceiling. Show me. Show me. Give me paintings that I know how to label. I suppose it would be in with the paintings on the roof somewhere. Nope. So, pink roof. Rainbow. On. Up. Okay. Up on. In. Right, we've done these ones before. So, I'm more just curious, like, if there's anything else. What would Johann Blind even look like? The Void. Because so like these ones, we can go into this extra thing, and then yay, we say the word, and then yay. Yeah, so that's how they're linked. Okay. This also intrigues me. Like, why is that there? I wonder. Where would a purple roof thing be? I don't think we've seen it. Which is all the more infuriating, because now that we know how to do the things, I would love to just get them out of the way. This also feels like there should be something more here, but I guess it's just like a one-way teleport. But why do we have... I guess it's not really an entrance, it's an exit. Because I'm like, why do we have the entrance to the red here? It's probably just so that things can go back out, but... Whee! Back to the blue. Show me purple on the ceiling. Plot twist, this level has infinite content. Oh, that would be cool and upsetting to the highest degree. Still no. Beige. Oh, and right, that's a one-way teleport. This This intrigues me because that still looks like something we should be able to get to. It looks like we should be able to... We should be able to do something with the red arch, it feels like. That should put us out there. And yet... Hopefully gonna finish Dreamscape today, times 250. I don't think we'll finish, but I would love it if we could finish the orange area. But alas, that may not be to be. This doesn't connect through to the... No, okay, this is the other one. Phew. It's going to feel very silly if this was already connected through. Rainbow. Okay. Orange. We've done so much of orange. Orange has to do with walking backwards. Yep. Red and orange. Crazy. Oh, wait. But that's a different red. I hadn't even considered that. Yo. We've just gotten so used to saying there would be 250 streams with the title being hopefully finished. I see. I gotcha. I understand. But they both go to the same place. There's got to be a trick. A trick to it. There's gotta be. I say, certainly more hopeful than I am confident. Okay. So... Queso. Wait, where's the... Okay, this is the orange and the red. The orange and the red. So the other one... So we were looking at the orange and the green. Just curious, so we go backwards. Okay, so it's literally going through orange backwards. Does it? Going through red backwards does nothing. It prevents the teleport trigger. That doesn't do it. What if we go sideways? Nope. Jump. What if we jump through forward? Nope. The hell does red want from us? Because I don't know what else. Don't know how else to find a purple cross. Because I don't think we've seen it yet. And we see red arches from one of the angles. So that, at least to me, suggests that there is a way to teleport in a good way through the red arches. I just don't know what that way is. And it's annoying to test and get teleported. Okay. Okay. What do? What to do? What to do? Because it feels like the only thing that makes them do anything is to walk straight through. In the case of... Damn it. In the case of... I forgot that was the Step Lightly one. But in the case of reds. So yellow we got on accident because we were fortunate enough to be hesitant. So orange we got by going backwards. So what is an alternate way? Alternate way through red. What if we're... So we can walk through back... That was so stupid. It's like we can walk through backwards without shift to run, maybe? To like run backwards? That would be something different. or run through red just in general. I feel like, okay, blue is about running, right? Why walk when you can run? So my inclination is that it's going to be somehow the opposite of running, right? Because blue and red are opposites. But, so like, orange is backwards. We know that. Blue is run. Well, we try walking, and as soon as we touch it, if we go forwards, it teleports us back to the start. So, it's not just walking either. Or maybe that is what triggers it. And maybe there is an alternative. Am I walking? That's a good question. Why run when you can walk? Why walk when you can run? The same speed. Well, no. So that's walking. That's running. Like there is a difference. Like whoop, run, and then same time walking. We'd already be at the end. You're back, or buck, huzzah. So I think we are currently walking, but let's try a backwards run. No. And we'll try a forwards run. Nope, did not like that. As the worst part of this is, that might not be what we need to do. That might not be the interaction. We might not need to do anything more with the red arches. They might just be there. They might just be there to mess with us. Why welcome when you can back? Unless we're trying to go back. We still don't fully understand purple. Compass, east. It's not like these have had a whole lot to do with how to go through them, but maybe it is a hint. East? Because we've seen... I don't know how to tell... Oh, maybe we have to orient ourselves? So... Because we have seen directions around, right? So maybe we have to go through pointed east? Trying to think of the... So, we can find an orientation through... Okay, so we can go through out. Okay. So, okay, so that's east. All right. So if that's east, we then... So east is now on our left. I do not know Polish. So now east is behind us. Okay. East is still... Okay, east is now in front of us. East is to our left. So, south, east. Okay, this is correct. So, south, east. So if we can maintain this language learning issue, it is! I'm not against learning. So, south behind. So, south still behind. Yeah, I know, I was hoping, but maybe there's a way we can do stuff without teleports, or at least without strict teleports, that we can find a way, because yeah, so like crossing over there does potentially mess stuff up, but maybe we can find a way to do it without messing that up. So we go... Is there any way to a direction through here? So we want one of these that connects to purple, maybe. Guess what you said means? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to something a I would like to take a knapsack gratuitously. Thank you, thank you. Ah, so okay, what if we go through here. Wait, so where's the this is that exit. Where's the exit to the main area? Okay. So south is behind us. South is still behind us. Okay. Nice. So, south is behind us. South is now to our left. No, wait, so south still behind. No, didn't hear if I guessed. Said, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take knapsacks gratuitously. So south is behind us, so this is east. That did not do anything. Darn. Oh, but that is facing east, so that's not... Oh, directions are going to come into play at some point, because these are all lining up. Okay. Wait, was there... Did any of the compass ones say west? Because I thought there was at least one other that said compass. Order, chaos... Dream. Okay. Yeah. Words. Sleep. It said the solutions in Polish, I wouldn't know. Is that what it meant? That's, I assume, because dobry, I know in Russian, dobry din is like good day, so I'm assuming it's some sort of greeting. Damn. So, okay. Good things we've learned. Directions do seem to... There seems to be something about directions. Walking backwards through... So, orange seems to be associated with backwards. That is not what it means. Okay. So, orange is associated with backwards. We still haven't figured out purple. Purple still confuses me deeply. Blue is sprint through. Green we haven't found anything special about. Well, if we go through west, no. You're not telling me. Darn. So we're inside the trigger. Huh. I'll give this like another 10 minutes, and if we haven't figured something out, we'll wrap it up. But this feels... It feels like we've got to do something with red, especially because when we are looking at the centerpiece, we can see 2 arches, and there's 2 red arches here. Guess I just have to keep guessing. Incorrect. I can also live with ambiguity in my life. Ain't that crazy? At some point we will, Robert. So, okay. 2 reds. Gotcha. So 2 reds. 2 reds probably link up to the... They probably link up to the 2 arches that we can see from the, like, sort of communal intersection. So what can we do? What can we do? So walking through them straight, red doesn't even really care about where you're looking, because it will just violently teleport us. We can see lavender and we'll just go, nope. So where else? What else can we do? What can be done? So they were facing a white wall, so something about that, but think I missed the start of whatever caused this. What are we trying to do? I don't really remember Dreamscape that well. So we're trying to figure out some extra plate because I have not seen the purple thing on the ceiling, so I don't think we can finish up orange. I think there's a place, I don't remember how to get to it, but when we're looking at from like the green area, you know, there's the overlook that lets us, actually, we can probably go there. We will look at it in a little bit. So going, let's find green. There we go. Let's see if we can see it from this angle. Wow, getting myself turned around here is not a good sign. So this intersection, yeah, you can't see it from that. So we can only see it from the lavender side of things. Whew. Okay. So from the lavender side there, though, you are able to see. Oh, can we get to it from here? Is because I remember, no, one of these connected through the lavender, and I'm blah. Blah. Oh, is it this that goes into the? So there we go. So from here, we have not been to that area. This is a new area to us. Just like this was a new area as well. This is the one from yellow. So what I see here are two red arches facing each other, and we have two red arches in the rainbow area. That both of them, when we walk through normally, if we just face forward, walk through, run through, jump through, they pop us out at the beginning. But those arches look like, at least to me, it looks like we should be able to somehow teleport there. Especially since there's two red arches, one of which sort of leaves things, one of which is sort of like the ending of one of the chains, and the other of which is also sort of an unresolved thing from going through the orange one. It feels like we should be able to interact with the red, so I'm trying to figure out what we can do to get red to do something different than take us back to the start. There might not be anything. I might be absolutely off my rocker, but it feels, at least to me, like something that's gotta have more. Because like we walk through orange backwards, and now we've got this red. And that's one of the arches. We've got the orange-red pair. And then we've got the purple-red pair. Wait, is this red at this far? Oh, so they could be like terminating. They could be terminating the sides. So like this is the final one of this side, and then the red down here is the final one of this side. Could be that. That feels wrong to me. That doesn't feel right. Feels like we need to go somewhere with the reds. But that's sinking feeling. That's probably what's happening. Those are terminating. How goes Dreamscape? Poorly. We're trying probably another 5-ish minutes to see if we can get something different to happen with these, but well, I say poorly. We've made some good progress. We've finished this area. We've gotten rainbow. So we've learned a little bit more about how things teleport. Like we know orange, if you go through backwards, teleports you. Yellow, we figured out you can hesitate and get a different teleport. Oop, wait. Right, for the blue and yellow. Whoop. Back to purple. Purple, we're able to teleport through, just I don't understand the rules. Like, I feel like I did the same things there, and yet they weren't. Blue we know to sprint, but we don't know how to... Red, if you walk through normally, pretty sure when you did this, never figured any of this out. Well, all right. Uncharted territory. Basically, the other... Oh, we figured out yellow that the paintings had hidden panels. So we were able to, like, name Panda. However, we need 2 more. There are 2 more paintings that we're missing. Or at least we assume they're paintings, because the smiley face was also one you could put stuff into. And I've tried labeling smiley. I would think so. We've only got 2 more things left in the main room. In the green room, only 2 more to label. Yeah, so I think we're getting close. We still need to get this purple. I have not seen this purple thing on the ceiling. So we need to get the orange room, which is going to be something about what's on this ceiling, I assume. So we need the purple ceiling thing. That's the only orange we have left. And then yellow, we need 2 more paintings labeled. And then that will probably unlock something. Have an idea of why you were able to label the paintings? Okay, and why we weren't able to label other ones? I'm focusing on, well, if it's level 1 paintings, but where are other level 1 paintings? One had an area where you name them. Yeah, but I don't recall other level 1 paintings being around here. But if there are, I would agree that would be a good bet. Maybe the paintings from that area. But I haven't seen any of the other ones. But I'll keep an eye out. Because yeah, like that is also a painting, but I don't know what the hell to call it. So into yellow. High is one of them. High is a painting. But yeah, so like panda, flower, owl, eye, snowman, we've all seen. And yes, those are all level 1 ones. Stumbled upon the puzzle counter in this level by chance. I don't think I've found the puzzle counter yet. We've gotten these things as like highways to teleport around. It's the hardest thing to find. Yeesh. Well, there's also, so there's an area that I don't think we've been to. Imagine if it's red. Ugh. There's an area that I don't think we've been to because there's the like intersection that you can view from the green area and such, and from the lavender side. From the lavender side, you can see like two arches that meet each other that are red. So like we haven't been over here. We've been over here. Like that's the green room. We've been over here. I don't remember when. Oh no, right. That's the you walk back out to get to the main room. So we've been to that side of it, but I don't think we've ever seen this angle. We've never been from that side. So like those red arches taunt me. They make me think that we need to do something with red arches. And yet I don't think we can. So Dreamscape was just a fever dream. Yeah, honestly, I hope to forget soon. Finish the green? Well, we could finish the green, but the green is pulling from the other areas. And the other areas, right? We need the yellow, and the orange to understand what to finish green with. Blah. Blurg. Probably. Like, not necessarily instantly, because I think a break from Lingo before we dive into custom stuff would be good. Excited to see me do the final challenge? I am as well. If there ever is one. Yes. Where? Okay. Where else could the purple be? Nice. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to catch it because I'm getting busy with tutoring and such again. But I'm excited for you. I'm glad that you get to see a lot of cool stuff. I don't watch a lot of streams. I should more, but I've got a lot of other stuff going on in my life, unfortunately. Spent multiple hours on a couple single puzzles in that and it was worth it. Nice. Because I don't know where there would be another purple ceiling thing. I don't know where there would be more level 1 paintings. Because it's like oftentimes when the times where I am like sitting down at my laptop, I'm not actively streaming or working, and people are streaming. It's not any of the people that we know. I do sometimes, but that's usually like in the mornings when I'm trying to chug through some other stuff. Making sure I could actually catch the charity stream was I rearranged my day to make sure I could be there because I knew that was something that was important to him. And, you know, we had talked, joked about me being on the wheel. So I'm like, I will change stuff around to make that work. And like sometimes Pitta will stream at times that work for me, oftentimes of like pretty late at my night. I donated $10. Oi. Yes, I have jumped into the door painting. Because there's like the trees and such on the other side of that. Whoop. Where is that? Whoop. It's big. We've got the trees. We got the Rickroll. Never gonna give you up, including actually typing those in, which is quite funny. Called Sigma Thingo, because you called that fun. We got all of these. We were we were talking about something. Oh, right, we were talking about Dream during it, funnily enough. Damn it, we got there. No, we should look at that again. Whoops. If I can get back there. Yeah, re-examining the things we've already been to is not a bad idea. So, whoop. Whoop. There we go. We did talk about how this feels like it should have something to label at this point, but we tried a couple of ideas and didn't come up with anything. Then going through here, so that's just normal. Go through there. Right, if we go that direction. Oh, is that new? Hold on, because so we go through here. That's... I don't remember this before. Is it because we solved the maze and we just never revisited? So there's a heart painting. Heart. Oh no, but it doesn't take a label. But I haven't tried like jumping through the heart painting. So here's something new. Painting. Heart. Missing. Oh. What the hell? That's gonna be a lot. This is my secret purple panel. 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 Whoa. Okay. Oh, so then this is my secret purple panel? No, it's because that's what's missing. Okay. Ooh, this is their secret purple panel. Okay. That's perfectly normal. Remember how I was saying we need the purple one? So now we should be able to get orange. If we can get out. Okay. So we just can't go through the center room. I don't know if they were behind the paintings, because if they were behind the paintings... So... Okay, so to get back... So we go through here, and then we've got the rainbow worm. Actually, notice the first time you went into that room? I don't... Most people don't. Well, I didn't notice that room existing, so I can't take too much credit for it, because we've been in that area a number of times, but... Okay. Don't walk under the red. So now we go here. Oh, yes! Void. Okay. The scene. Okay. So now, can we... go through that? So that teleports there. But does that allow us to teleport back? No. So, okay. So we should go to the ceiling now. So let's get, or go to the ceiling. We should look at the ceiling when we're done with orange. So, don't know what's up with that, but we can go grab red. Now we get to the red area following the same room. Okay. The eyes, they've seen. Okay. But is there... Huh. I was sure there would be something on the ceiling for orange, because that was the hint, right? Yeesh. Okay. So, we go back to purple and re-explore the hearts. Following the same rule. I didn't see an answer on the ceiling. I wish I had, though. Okay, so that just pops us out there, but we can go here. Okay. Now we're in here. Like, remember the red hall from entry? Oh, gotcha. Find a place to do it. Or, no. Gullible? Oh my god, if it is. Like, remember the red hall from entry. I'm not... Go from the scene to there. Oh, I see. Badump crash. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, no. Okay. Can we just run back? Right, this should... Okay, this is to purple. So then we can use a rainbow teleport. A rainbow teleport. Well, hey. Nope, we gotta go through. Gotta go here. Gotta take that. The red. And then we go here. And then back? Or do we need to... Okay, we need to carry the red. Gah. Gah. I'd love to get to the red area, and then we'll switch over to Outer Wilds. Yes, I'm gathering I did that wrong. Carry the... Oh, carry the orange. Oh. So... No? Dunno. I guess just about any of these will do, won't they? Where's the rainbow? I thought there wasn't there a rainbow in here? Yes, there is a rainbow. Don't. What if the ceiling panel of green is just I'm going to try that, and I'm going to be really mad because that's absolutely going to be what it is. I'm going to be distraught. Nope, because Quote isn't here. I'm not going to play their game, and I want to get to Outer Wilds specifically. There are many rainbows here. There are, aren't there? Whoop. Oh, right, because it won't actually stop us back. Okay, so... Orange. Because we've completed the rainbow. Robert has said that he doesn't want to be spoiled, which is fine, I respect that, but I'm not going to let that stop me from playing a game, right? Don't pass the smiley face? Well, and attempt number... True facts. That would actually be crazy if... Could you imagine if everywhere in the world only had rainbows during June? That That would be a very weird phenomenon. Okay. Grab the red. Steal the sun. Walk backwards. What? Said, steal the sun. Hey, how's it going, T West Cat? How's the meat suit doing? Pretty well. We've been taking good breaks, etc., etc. We're about to take another one here shortly to switch over to some Outer Wilds, but we're trying to find one last new area in Lingo before we do so. Rainbow spawn rate limited to 0% except for June. Yeah, God. I would have some severe questions there. But yeah, we're having fun. So don't go past the smiley face. Okay. Meat suit or ink spirit? Really, honestly, both, right? The personality is the ink spirit. The person playing, you know, meat suit is operating things. The Johan is commenting and observing. Oh no, that's June is traditionally Pride Month, hence the rainbow limiting. Okay, orange taken. Now, how do we get to that red part without using the entry? Oh! Oh! Gotcha. So how do we get to... Also, Men's Mental Health Month. I did not know that. I don't keep track of most things like that because by and large, I don't find them to be... A lot of things like that aren't widely celebrated, but I do hear about them, so that's a good one to keep in mind. Because guess what? Everyone's mental health can be an absolute dumpster fire. We shall hydrate, drink, and water. Thank you, Robert. Well, hey. The ink will grow! So, okay, if we're basically stuck here, maybe we can do something now that we're holding orange? Maybe you can't use it? You can use it? Because I don't see a way out of this. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But where do you think we take it? The water is being imbibed by the meat suit, but we will figure out if we can find ways to represent the ink blob also drinking. The red part of entry. Like this? Or maybe we take this to the... No, Because yeah, this, at least best we can figure, is really locked. So we can get there through this painting in purple. So what if we don't go through the... Oh, no, I think I've got this. Water Johan using watering can. The spirit shall grow, be nurtured. The scene is the beginning. So, hear me out. Hear me out. So we steal the sun. We go through. We do this. Wahey. Now, we steal this orange. No, I guess that really is the only way forward, isn't it? Is that... No, we can go through the eye painting. And now that we're in the eye painting, we can go through here. And then we want to be in purple. Adgon, huzzah! Jubilations. So now we just need to figure out how to get to... Okay, so crossing over this doesn't work. So this is a one-way. Now, Adgon, huzzah! I will keep looking at that and see if I can understand. I don't know what would be doing that. Yeah, it must be a different one. A different rainbow exit. Whoop, right, this way. Steal the sun and then use it to power a time travel machine. Exactly. What could like, if someone pitched that to me in a meeting, I wouldn't see any problems there. There's a way to fix the ad issue. Unaffiliate? Or to subscribe, I see. So that takes us back to entrance, I think. Did you know that you can that is a setting I found. You can toggle the option to remove ads for subscribers off, which feels, I don't want to say evil, but very, oh dear God. Yeah, dirty. I think that's a good way of phrasing it. Yeah, it's like, oh God, you would actually do that to people. Yup, you can. Isn't that? Yeah. Wait, what if we go through? We go through the green, and then here, we might have lost it at some point along the way, but do it and blame Rohan? No. Okay! Yo! Nice. But yeah, no, I don't see, yep, didn't lose it, so we've gotten that, but, okay, so, what happens if we go back there now? Welcome back. Or maybe Red will do stuff? I don't know. We might have to wrap it up, but yeah, it feels like we're right on the edge of something. Let's go back to Red, I guess. So, okay, so that doesn't just like naturally teleport us or anything. Best reason for a sub is no ads, besides helping the streamer out, of course. Well, yeah, it's like, no ads is definitely a good perk. Although, so Turbo is basically a way of disabling ads across all things, but they still pay the streamer ad revenue, which is a little interesting. Like there's a number of things, but yeah, like I hope that subs are good for like, yeah, it's support the streamer, no ads, and hopefully fun emotes, which again, big thanks to Pug. Whenever emotes are mentioned, it will always be thank you, Pug, and also Lumery. Wormhon is thanks to Lumery. But yeah, God, what is that tower? But yeah. Oh God, wait, we should try this. Ceiling. Okay, phew, it's not gullible. I would be, because it's only 4 letters. The reason why Johan Dance is not on Twitch is because the sizing is wrong. Wormhon Beston, it does not survive. Ooh, eyes, it could be. It is, nice. You only use XD as an emote? Yeah. Oh, I will say, personally, I really love that. I love, well, I hate that Twitch, like, forces it in, like, the little tongue out, the :P. I love that a lot. I also love, for, like, happy and sad, using the carrots, respectively, the lesser and greater than. So, those, I don't know, I like those a lot more than others. Twitch emotes use, it's like base 28, so it's 28, 56, and then 112 by 112. Yeah, those, that I picked those up from one of my closest friends who like when the pandemic was really starting to result in lockdowns, I learned how to like text type a lot more by talking with them. I did not know how to before that, so I've picked that up as like a fairly strong idiosyncrasy. We still need to find 2 paintings to do. I think the eyes were because there was an eye on the ceiling, is my guess for that one. But yeah, so we need to finish yellow. And that entry is really interesting. I think we need to wrap it up because we are not going to get to any Outer Wilds, and I don't know. I don't know what else we're going to do. Sure did all the ones here. Wait. Hold up. The eyes, they ceiling. I think, so we're still missing a letter. Oh, are you sure? Gotcha. Yeah, let's look at yellow again. Let's see. So we did, snowman. Yes. We did eye. We did owl. I remember we got all of those because this started at 8. So we did 6. So that's flower. That would be the 4th one. And then panda would be the 5th. And then what we did was smile, or it wasn't the smiley. We did the @ sign to make a smiley. I don't suppose that would be eye or eyes. Eyes? Yeah, the @ sign. So we did that. But I guess maybe there's like 2 more, but I don't know what else we would label. What are the eyes stealing? I don't know. Our minds. Upon? Oh, I suppose. Upon? No. Or into? No, it's not doing those. And like, yes, there is some yellow in with other paintings, but I don't think any of those were level 1 paintings. These are all level 1 paintings, which I think is not a bad idea. Did I type up and on at the yellow text? At the yellow text? What yellow text? Like, oh, like over here, upon? Or into? Upon? I don't think so. With all those paints. Oh, over there. Yeah, we did get those. Do you think those counted towards that counter? Hold on, we can check that. Whoop. In. Purple. And then from purple, we want the pink orb. Right. Bleh. Executed the wrong mental script there. Love when I do that. So we go through here. Nope, wrong way. Go through here. Okay. No, wait, no. We do. Huh? I've confused myself. We want here. Because this is the room. And then, yes, we go behind here. Because, yeah, so we do here. Whoop. Go in. So that's upon. And then we go here. And we got upon. So, like, we've entered those. Did I type up? Did I type up where? Like... So you're saying do it like... Oh, on! No, I didn't. Whoa, okay. So... Huh. Okay. No, I had not expected that. Oh, that was gonna drive me crazy. Thank you. So... Then, okay. Yep, those were the 2. I must have done it for in and to then, or... Because those were also spelled in yellow, but... Weird. I did it with the red text. Wow, okay. I don't recall doing that. Damn, okay. So, thank you for saving us that absolute headache. So we should go back to yellow. Because that's probably got something revealed now. Oh! No, that wasn't. Okay. Maybe we need the in and to, but no, I mean like that it did something, so we'll take it. If into doesn't do it, we're gonna take our break and move to Outer Wilds, but that was interesting. Okay. So how do we get back there again? We go here, and then we go through in. There we go. So I didn't do it with in and 2. Okay. So now we go here. Oh. Okay, there we go. So in. And then no. Okay. But yeah, that's gotta be different. This isn't knee, is it? Knee. We are the knights who say knee. Knee. Or in, I don't suppose. Yeah, because so in and out. Okay. Moment of truth. Yeah. In. Yellow. No, it didn't. I mean, still, thank you. Those were good ones, but yeah, so there's still 2 more that we'll need to figure out. But we will save that for another day. We are going to wrap up Lingo. Thank you all. We made some good progress. We're good. I'm sure we're going to come back and we'll be like, oh no, there it is. But I feel like if we keep pushing ahead, it's a combination of I'd like to get to a little more Outer Wilds, and also there's a certain point where you're spinning your wheels, right? So we'll take a break. We'll think on it. We'll come back nice and refreshed tomorrow. But we're going to take a little 3-minute break and come back with a little more Outer Wilds. Where we're getting kind of close on that. All right, thanks for hanging out, Pug. I know Robert will also head out, so thank y'all for hanging out. Hopefully see you tomorrow. I think we're getting close on Outer Wilds, which I'm excited for, and for multiple reasons, including not not driving people away. But thank y'all. Hopefully see you later. But for now, we're going to go on break. Stand up, stretch. Remember that you have a physical body. Take your meds if you got them or you need to. Grab some water. Remember, open a window, get some fresh air, all those good things. But we will be back in 3 minutes with some Outer Wilds. So catch you on the flip side.